Morning. So got a few different things going on around here today. Got a new guy, Tyson. He's spreading manure. So I got to keep flushing some gutters to keep the manure going for him. And Janet's brother, Marty, is coming with his excavator with a mulching head on it. He's going to clean up some trees and stuff around the edges of the wheat fields. The trees keep growing in every year and stealing land from us. So we're pushing the brush back to make sure we can work every acre of our farms. So we've been shipping pigs out of this finishing barn here. We did a video a couple months ago showing us filling this barn, and now we're shipping out of here. So we put 2,300 or so in here, and now there's only 1,600 or so left. We shipped a load early this morning. So another thing we got to do today is sort pigs, because we're shipping another load tomorrow, another 210. So there's pipes going underground to a pit behind the barn. So when we pull these plugs out, the manure goes through the big pipe and keeps filling that pit out there. But the pipe comes up about 4 feet from the bottom of that pit. So we're doing 1 or 2 rooms at a time in here because we want it to flush out and go in there. And then if it gets up to that pipe 4 feet from the bottom of the pit outside and you pull a plug in here, it's not gonna flush out. But we want it to flush out just like a toilet, really. And that takes all the solid stuff with it out. You probably can't really tell, but it's going down. Still a foot or 2 below the pipe, so I can probably pull one more. Looks like we got to make some feed too. So this barn was actually built on top of a pit from an old barn. Mom and Dad ripped an old barn down and then built this one in 1998. So on that side of the hallway, you have to pull the plugs from in the hallway, like I did with those wooden covers. But on this side of the hallway, you gotta come in the room here, dig around with this hook, try and find the plug, and pull it up. Let's go see how Marty's making out with that mulching. So he told me he's too shy to talk to the camera. And I had to remind him that more people are watching the fish tank at Leo's pet shop than are watching this video. But it still might be a bit of a challenge to get him to talk to the camera. We'll see what we can do. So what he's doing here is using that mulcher and just grinding up everything from where the edge of the field was here to where the actual fence line is over there. So we stepped it off and we're gaining about 20 feet. So if you do 20 feet along the whole bush line, that's a lot. And land's really expensive nowadays. So any acre you can gain is a big deal. And it's mostly just brush kind of stuff growing in there anyway. It's not like we're chopping down a whole forest or anything. It's just small twigs and trees and stuff. So push all that back, grind it up, start working this land, and we can grow a crop there next year. You can see where the wheat was planted last year. That was the edge of the field. Now the edge of the field's going to be There. So I'm gonna clean up any sticks and stuff that are left over. There's a few trees that were too big for him to grind up. I'm gonna cut them down with the chainsaw. Get everything right up to that fence right there. Cool. Well, I'll go get the loader and the chainsaw. Do we need anything else?
Oh, that should be it. Because yeah, we'll pull those, cut those couple down. We can dig them out tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll bring the pole saw to do that big limb.
Okay.
And I don't know if there's gonna be any more farther down that are like those that are sticking out just enough.
Yeah. I can keep busy just cleaning all this stuff up too, so.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, I can get most of the sticks like this, but I think I'll still have to come back here with a bunch of kids and throw all the rest of the sticks in the bush. Just to give you an idea of how much land we've been losing, there's a dead furrow right here. So a dead furrow is when you moldboard plow the ground, you flip it in towards the field. You end up with a trench here. That's called the dead furrow. So there's one here. That must have been where it started when Mom and Dad bought the farm. There's another one here. There's another one here. There's another one here. And there's another one here. So that just shows you over the years, the bush kept moving out and the field kept moving in. And we kept having to plow further in and further in. So take that, nature. Farmer Dan's fighting back. Mom and Dad bought this farm in the early 90s or late 80s. So over the last 35 years, it's grew about 20 feet in some spots, 10 feet in other spots. So Marty's too shy to talk on here and he's too shy to promote himself, but I'll do it for him. If you're in southwestern Ontario and you want this done to your farm, here's his email or phone number or whatever he'll let me put on this video. So get a hold of him. They started their business doing this, and yeah, who doesn't want to support a young guy trying to start his own business? So give him a shout. Thanks for watching.